All right, that's gonna take some heat. So, guess we'll get the heated pressure washer out.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
Well, good morning. We got hard ground this morning. Froze last night, so we're gonna try and get at least one round out of the grain bags. Maybe we'll get two. We'll see. Loading up. I sure do like this new and improved remote. Instead of having to push buttons and hold them down all the time, it's these joysticks. Oh yeah, that worked good. All right, at the bins, we're gonna dump this round, and then I'm thinking it's gonna be too muddy to go for a third round, so we'll just load and head to the elevator. Big wheels just idles because it's 1,000 PTO on a 540 auger, so that's a little crazy. Well, second load, heading to the elevator. Well, they have a little expansion going on here at the elevator, the way it looks. Putting a bunch of storage like on the inside of the loop here. They're loading a train, they got a mile circle here for loading 100+ car trains. That would be interesting to see. Maybe they'll start taking canola or something in these big bins and put wheat in the big shed. I don't know, we'll find out. Well, 1.5 million bushels of storage over there on the other side of the bins. It's going in, and then they're working on another scale and pit, or maybe the same scale. I don't know what they're gonna do, extend the scale. That looks like another pit to me. Cool, that would be a nice upgrade for the old Columbia Grain Casa Point elevator. Morning, Windmill. Been a while since I said morning to you. Well, I will try to do a little better job today of actually using my camera. Yesterday had trouble with our 8-inch auger, only running on one cylinder. Changed spark plugs around. Still was only running on the one original cylinder, so I think we got a spark issue, probably caused by mice. So we'll take the big 10-inch auger over today. Use this one to load. It loads faster anyways. See if this one will start. These fuel pumps are mechanical off the top of the camshaft. Valve, train, whatever you want to call it. So they sometimes stick and don't want to fire, but we'll see. Disengage the hydraulics.
Morning, everyone. We are on our way to deliver the barley that I loaded the other day. I'd say the sun is blinding, but the sun is about to end as I dive into the fog when I drop off the hill here, so hopefully it's not bad down on the road. Trucks are dumb. So I don't remember, a week ago or so we got like 17 degrees, and of course we had all number 2 diesel and everything, and I thought this truck started gelling up. This is Tony's truck, and I was able to keep it alive, and we're doing okay. And I got some number 1 diesel in it, and I got some fuel additives in it first, and then blended some number 1. Well, this morning was 22 degrees, and it just, even when I got it going again, it just didn't seem to be quite 100%. Should have changed the filters, and I didn't. And now I think we're just gonna have to change the filter. But I'm trying to get to this ranch to get unloaded, while it's still frozen, because they said it's kind of a wet, sloppy mess with the snow that we had that melted off. So, we're working on it. We're getting there. We don't have a ton of power. My turbo boost gauge just barely gets to 30. That thing should go up into 35. So I know it's starving for fuel. It feels like it's starving for fuel. So anyway, on our way. Almost there. I'm guessing you couldn't read that, but it says this is the Cornwell Ranch. It was established in 1892. Pretty cool to have a ranch that's that long. That's that old, been around that long. So I always thought this was the cool part, because you're just clear up here. It doesn't look like much. My first time in here was like, oh no, am I going down the right road? Where's this place? Then you roll down this hill and the whole spread down here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm back far enough. Just dropping the air in the trailer for now, because I want the truck low in case for some reason I get high centered. Close my gate, air back up, hopefully drive off. So the air suspension in the truck is down. I'll wait for the trailer to drop. And yeah, it's going down. Almost like watching paint dry. Yeah, like watching paint dry. All right, it's still blowing air out of the bags, but it's down, sitting on the frame. So go ahead and open it up. More paint drying. And just go ease ahead. Yeah, you get to listen to the beep. Air suspension's down on the truck. Put her in 4-wheel drive. Brakes released. Just barely see it in the mirror. So we'll just ease ahead and fall out. I used to work for a trucking company that we used to do this with gravel. Imagine hauling gravel in a hopper. We went through a lot of clutches. Okay, that was how to unload barley. Even though I didn't video much of it. But anyway, yeah, dropping your air, locking it, the differentials in, and going slow. That seems to be the trick. I didn't get high centered this time. Last year when I did this, I did get stuck and I had to have a pull, but there was a lot more snow on the ground too. Yeah, if by chance you get high center, being able to close your gates, air your suspension up, gives you, I don't know, good 6 inches maybe of clearance then, and then usually you can drive right off of it, usually. But anyway, I think I'm headed back to load some wheat from the grain bagger. Maybe I should ask Tony, you know, since, like, he's the boss and everything.
Well, loaded up and made it to the elevator. Sorry, I forgot to film again. Loading the truck, but you've seen that before. I'll show you next time.
Alright, we're back going again. So I did stop and change fuel filters. Took a little longer because I decided to do both of them, the water separator and the primary filter. And I only had a water separator here. And I had no fuel, like in a can, to fill the filter. So I ran across to the shop in a pickup, not semi, and got the 2 filters and some fuel and put them on. Seems to have solved my problem. I could get 34 pounds of boost, and before I was down to about 25 or less, max I could get out of it. So it was definitely struggling. Well, they were headed my direction. Wasn't much I could do. I mean, other than slow down real quick, but I mean, I'm not gonna slam on the brakes. Still kind of raises the adrenaline.
Well, I ran back to the yard and met a guy that took and bought end dump trailer. So that's gone. It's kind of nice, get rid of that. We got our use out of that. And I'm gonna wash these Super Bees off, the new ones, because they were coated before they were shipped. Yeah, so this coating seems to be like some oil just to repel if there's any salt on the highway. They brought them through Canada, so we'll wash that off. See how much work this is going to take. All right, that's going to take some heat. So, guess we'll get the heated pressure washer out. GoPro battery died. I know, shocker. But trailers are washed, ready to put them to use one of these days when we get the truck all ready. Fenders, pyrometer, a few other things we're going to do to that white peat. And then we can use that to pull. But I think I got the steel Super Bees sold, so maybe we'll get those delivered, hook the blue truck up to the new Super Bees. We'll just see how things go. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, farm hard, pray harder, and we'll see you next video.